Sup YouTube, it's TCG here, and thanks again for watching our TCG video on my channel. In this video we are gonna play with Raichu-GX, so prepare for some powerful sparks because Raichu-GX is actually quite viable now thanks to the new Pachirisu from Ultra Prism. If you want to learn more about this deck in particular, go check out the last week's video about Raichu-GX and Pachirisu. Made a deck analysis video where I talk about every single card of the deck list, so I'm not gonna go in detail about this deck list. All you should know is that I decided to go with Xurkitree-GX, and also we're gonna have 4 Max Elixirs and a lot of consistency together with 14 Lightning Energies. Our draw support will be Oranguru. I thought about running things like Octillery, but I couldn't find the room for it and I couldn't manage it to work because it's another stage 1 which we have to get out. So this is the list what we're gonna play with today. So 3 Pachirisu and then a 4-3-1 line of Raichu-GX, so this is gonna be 4 of the nozzle ones, then 1 circle circuit, and then also 3 GXs, which is gonna be the main attacker. So also 2 Tapu Lele to get that first turn Brigette, and potential Guzma BUS or draw support thanks to things like Cynthia or N. Also there's a Pal Pad in here to reuse all our amazing supporters, so we're gonna have to wait and see how Pal Pad will work in action here. So this is gonna be the match for today, Raichu-GX. Hopefully we're facing a skilled opponent on the other side of the world because I want to showcase that Raichu-GX is kind of good. If we're facing fighting, things will not go as good that good because fighting is our worst enemy, but we do have Xurkitree, so if they attach strong energies, we're kind of good. So we are facing Psychic, Carlos, Water, Lightning, so probably maybe a little Ninetales variant or something else. I'll have to wait and see how this turns out. It's gonna be Water, maybe it's also gonna be maybe Empoleon could also be the case here. It's gonna be DCD94, which is our opponent, and I want the coin flip. I'm gonna go first because we have to get as many Lightning Energies in play as we possibly can, and we also want that first turn Brigette. The good news is we already start with a Pachirisu, and Pachirisu is a Pokemon with Nozzle, so for each benched Pokemon with Nozzle, we can get energies from our deck straight from the bat. We also have that first turn Tapu Lele. Hopefully our 2 Brigette are not priced, that way we can get things going with benching 3 Pikachus, and we're off we go. So first things first, gonna smack that Tapu Lele down. So we are facing type null with water. So 1 Brigette is priced. We're also gonna check what is priced. I do think there's gonna be some more things priced. There is none of the Raichu's priced, none of the Pachirisus, Tapu Lele's in the deck, so everything's looking good. Looks like there's a Field Blower priced. Could happen here. Not too many great things are priced. So also 1 Max Elixir, an Ultra Ball, and a Choice Band, and then 1 Energies. Okay, not too many things are crucial priced, so we can get things going straight from the bat with Brigette. And the thing we are gonna do is grab ourselves 3 Pikachus. They're all the same, so this is one from Generation, so it got reprinted, so that's why we can use the older copies of that similar Pikachu. So we're gonna grab ourselves 3 Pikachus in play. Poof! And we are also gonna use Max Elixir. Hopefully it'll work. We have Max Elixir that works straight from the bat, so we can attach it to one of our Pokemon. Gonna attach it to this Pikachu, and also I am gonna attach a Lightning Energy to this Pachirisu. I don't think he will be able to donk my Pachirisu unless he's playing something like Tapu Lele, DCE, and Kukui. That could be the case, but I don't think he runs Float Stones, so we're gonna go with that. Also, Choice Band is something I'm not gonna equip just yet. Maybe next turn I'm gonna equip it. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe we draw into an Ultra Ball. We can evolve some of our Pokemon, but we have to wait a turn to evolve our Pokemon because we have to get the effect of the amazing attack Snuggly Generator to get ourselves Lightning Energies into play, and then is the only way we are gonna evolve into Raichu, because if we do it right now, we cannot make use of the amazing Snuggly Generator. Although we could evolve into Raichu straight from the bat because we are gonna have a manual attachment, and then Snuggly Generator will get 2 energies into play. Maybe he's gonna use Guzma on this Pikachu if it has 2 energies, so maybe the better strategy would be evolving it straight from the bat. We'll have to wait and see how this turns out. Maybe you can also draw into another Pikachu here. So if we use Sycamore and I already evolved this Pikachu into Raichu, give that an energy, and then get another Snuggly Pokemon out with Nozzle, this might be an even better strategy. So he's also going for the Brigette strategy, and this is going to be Lapras. Lapras with type null. The good thing about Lapras is it has 190 HP, and we are able to deal 190 damage thanks to Choice Band and the attack Thunder. So we're kind of good in that department. We cannot one-shot Silvally GX, so that is kind of unfortunate, and I already set up my bench completely. So what are we gonna do? So this is able to limit at 190, so maybe evolving is the best strategy around. So I'm also gonna evolve, already gonna evolve into Raichu because he might just use things like Guzma or something, you never know. So we are gonna give an energy to Raichu-GX, also gonna give a Choice Band, and we are gonna go with that Field Blower. The opponent doesn't have anything, so we're not gonna Field Blow away our own Choice Band. Gonna go with Sycamore, and hopefully we draw into more shenanigans. So another Raichu. Okay, first things first, we can get those 2 Max Elixirs off. That is something we can do. But I do think he's gonna go with one of our Pikachus here, so maybe we're just gonna use Max Elixir, another energy into play before we use the Snuggly Generator. So poof, 1 energy in play. Another Max Elixir, another energy in play, and these 2 will already get an energy, so maybe Tapu Lele could be amazing attacker anytime soon. So everything will get energies here, and Snuggly Generator will get ourselves 2 extra lightning energies into play, so that is amazing. So this is how the deck functions. We're gonna give them to this Pokemon. And there we go. Okay, we didn't have to select something, so every Pokemon with Nuzzle gets an energy. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energies into play. 7 energies with the base damage of the 20 damage is 160. So things are heating up here. We have ourselves another Raichu, so things are looking good. We can do another Snuggly Generator here, but I'm more a fan of knocking something out here. In this situation, we're having 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. We can limit to 180, so we can already powerful spark on a Tapu Lele to get things going here. So Raichu, show your might here. We're also going to evolve another Raichu before it gets knocked out here, and we are going to attach another energy to maybe Tapu Lele. I'm gonna attach it to this Raichu. We can attach the other one later. So powerful spark will get rid of that Tapu Lele in no time. So this deck is crazy, as you see. If we're not facing fighting, we are gonna get crazy damage output, as you see, with powerful spark. Okay, if we would have had a Choice Band, we could have even one-shotted a Silvally GX. So that's how powerful it is. The good news is we only have 4 bench Pokemon, so Silvally won't be doing his shenanigans. Ice Beam, we are stuck. So we are paralyzed. That is not a great thing. Yeah, we don't even have things to retreat it. Maybe a skateboard could be a nice inclusion in this deck over the Float Stone. But then again, there are also things with 2 retreat costs, like this Oranguru, for example. Okay. Alright, you will see the discard pretty soon. We're gonna give an energy. First things first, Max Elixir. Poof. It didn't work. Too bad. Okay. We're gonna give an energy to Pikachu. We are we gonna smack down our Oranguru? Why not? It could help us out. And we're also gonna use the Cynthia. I'm not afraid of the GX move. He already uses GX move regardless, so we can fill up our bench quite nicely. Pal Pad can get back some of the supporters. I am fan of trying out Pal Pad. I now want myself 1 Guzma back, and maybe Sycamore. We can go heavily here. Let's put those back in the deck. And we even have an Ultra Ball to get ourselves another Raichu in play. So Snuggly Generator. Do we get rid of this energy or the Super Rod? This is kind of interesting. Let's see. We can even use Oranguru here as the draw support and N. Okay. Do we get rid of the N? Super Rod can get back all the resources of this Raichu, so I am gonna get rid of... I'm gonna get rid of the N. We can use Instruct to draw some cards, so that will be amazing. And we are gonna grab ourselves... We can get ourselves another Raichu-GX. We can also go for the 7 prize game here with this regular Raichu. 100 damage, but I am more fan of trying out Raichu-GX at its whole, so that's what we're gonna do here today. You're watching here for Raichu, so we're gonna evolve into another Raichu, so we have a bunch of Raichus ready. This one we'll see the discard pretty soon, but we're gonna use Super Rod on it later. And also Instruct. Hopefully we get a draw supporter out of that. We have all these Pokemon ready to attack, so I guess we're stuck. That's how it happens. We have we need to draw into stuff like a Choice Band. It's gonna be risky here. I maybe should have kept that N, but you know how it goes. We'd also paralyze the Lapras, so that could also work out. That way he has to Guzma, he has the Choice Band, and he even has a Cynthia to follow up with that. I didn't want to get rid of my Super Rod, so that's why I decided to get rid of the N instead. With Super Rod, we can get back an entire line, and even things like the energy. So that is a KO, and we are gonna go with a Raichu once again. The N could have helped us out here because he has a lot of cards in the hand at the moment. But we do have an Ultra Ball, so this Ultra Ball is kind of huge because we can use our Tapu Lele here. First things first, we're gonna use the Super Rod. Super Rod will come back the Pikachu, Raichu. There is still a Pikachu in there, so I'm gonna go with the Raichu-GX and a bunch of energies. Energies are always great, and we are gonna use the Ultra Ball here, getting rid of an energy. It is what it is, and we are gonna grab ourselves Tapu Lele. Could also go for Xurkitree, but in this situation, I don't think Xurkitree will do that much, even though the opponent is running double Carlos energy. So Tapu Lele. We can Guzma something out, that is something we can do, or we could go with Heavy Sycamore and hope we draw a Choice Band. think I'm a huge fan of drawing a choice band. I like to see that choice band. Maybe we already have a 60, 80, 100, 160 damage, so that is 6 energies, 7 energies, 140, 160 damage at the moment. We could also use Instruct right now. Maybe we can draw ourselves into that choice band already. To Cynthia, how is it possible? I am gonna get rid of those two Cynthia, so the reasoning I'm doing this is that we can easily draw into more resources. We can even go with our GX move if we really want to. Okay, I know I'm getting rid of two Cynthias. I know it's terrible, but we need that choice band, and we got that choice band as mentioned. That's how the deck functions. You get all the resources you want. I'm also gonna set up one of our Raichus once again, give a choice. We can also save that choice band for later. And now we are gonna go with, we are at 6, 7, 8. That is 8 times 20. So that is 160, 160, 180, so we can just knock it out with Powerful Spark. We don't even need to rely on Thunder here and just get rid of that Lapras in one shot, so we don't even need to damage ourselves. That's how Raichu works, and that's what you wanted to see in this video, right? So, the good news is we only need to take 2 more prize cards, and he only has 1 prize attacker. Only thing is, if he evolves into Silvally GX, that becomes a 2 prize attacker, and we're good. So, and we are at limited here. We can deal a bazillion amount of damage. We have a lot of energies in play. So the only thing you'll need to do is use Snuggly Generator once and you're good to go. In the late game, this could also work out. Just use Snuggly Generator once more if you only have Pikachus remaining on the field. Could happen if you didn't draw into your Raichu-GXs at any time. Okay, we have a Guzma ready. I think this is in the back here. Does he have a Silvally to follow up with that? I don't think he'll able to deal 210 damage against the Raichu-GX because he already used his GX move to paralyze us, which kept us stuck in the active position. And there comes Silvally. Silvally is the one that we're gonna knock out here. And what do we see? He's gonna deal 120 damage. And yeah, he did get rid of our choice band here, but we got another choice band to follow up with that, and that will be the game. So we're gonna attach another lightning energy to maybe to Oranguru, yeah, our amazing draw supporter that got ourselves the thing here. We're gonna use Guzma here, gonna target that Silvally, and a Raichu-GX will show its might here with a choice band equipped it. And that was the game, ladies and gentlemen. Powerful Spark, boom! And that's how the deck functions. So, as mentioned, this is one of those decks that came into day 2 at a certain regional, so it's definitely a great deck. The only thing it has is actually a terrible matchup against fighting. Buzzwell will eat it up alive, Lycanroc, etc. But if you're not facing fighting, test this deck out, ladies and gentlemen. It's very, very solid. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed another TCG video on my channel. I'll be back tomorrow with more TCG video for you guys. And that's it. Have a fantastic rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.